Before leaving the university, Gabriel notifies campus security about Hartridge's body.
Hello, everybody. This is Em with Everyone Mapping. Welcome back to Gabriel Knight. We informed security about Hartridge's body. I'm surprised they did not ask any questions. We are going to look at the voodoo place, because it's the one place where there's a snake that we want to investigate, so we can gather enough things to talk to Mosley. Oh, it's like empty.
Why is it so dark in here?
Uh,
Dr. John? Hello? Uh-oh.
oh shit, the snake's like right there. Oh my god. Can I turn on the light?
That does.
Maybe that'll get the snake out. There's a switch there.
You bastard!
Good day, Mr. Knight.
Oh,
That thing just tried to kill me.
oh,
He did? I am sorry. The museum is closed today, you see, and we were not expecting visitors. But if you will excuse me, Mr. Knight, I must go look for him. He is incredibly valuable.
You don't need to ask twice. I'm out of here. By the way, you might want to lock your door next time you're closed.
Not a bad idea. Goodbye, Mr. Knight.
did we get a scale? What?
Posted on the door of the museum is a sign
Great.
saying,
I need to check. I'll check my thing. Let's go home. I want to see if there's a scale like under my shirt or something. Hey, Grace.
What happened to you?
Who, me? Nothing. Why?
Well, you're kind of a pale green color. Come here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to check for a scale.
Pale green, you say? Charming.
What's that on your face?
I'm sure you'll tell me.
Looks like a sparkly or something. Got it.
I love it when you pick stuff off my face, Grace.
Well, excuse me.
Okay. That is probably... let's look at it first. Ashtray?
there's something in
Yes, I know. I am good at puzzles. I am good at puzzles.
Looks like the python left me a souvenir. Very interesting.
Okay, what scale is this? This one?
Gabriel Magna,
Nope. Oh, great. This one?
Gabriel the era.
Oh wait, it's clearly that one. We have a match. We have a match.
Gabriel magnifies the snake scale from the Voodoo Museum's python. It's hued with purples and greens. It matches the scale from Lake Pontchartrain. He places the two scales together.
Okay. That's enough to go to Mosley. Let's go to Mosley.
I've got some things I need to do.
Good luck.
Police department. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Another one of those Veve drummers. Not Veve drummers. What's the word I want? Rada drums. Yes. Veve is something else. All of my terms. I don't know voodoo terms. That's the truth.
Mostly my man.
It's you, God help me.
You need to reopen the case, Mosley.
Can I ask you?
Oh, let's look at these.
Crash is dead.
What? What are you talking about? I let him go yesterday.
Yeah, and I watched him die yesterday at St. Louis Cathedral.
At the cathedral? Guess he was trying to get a last-minute A-train ticket, huh? Poor bastard.
I think you should go find the body at the morgue. He was killed by the voodoo cult. Crash said.
Crash said? Did he mention pink elephants, too?
Aren't you going to investigate?
Civilians. Did you act...
No. Actually, I was with...
Yeah, well, when they get the body in, they'll do a quick autopsy. But it won't happen.
Your prof...
Okay.
There's been another murder. A professor at Tulane.
Oh, Christ, you're not gonna start this again.
Just listen. This guy's name is Hartridge. He was a professor in African Studies at Tulane. Yesterday, I went to see him about the voodoo murders case. He agreed to do some research for me. He calls me up this morning, tells me he's onto something big. And when I get over there, the guy's dead.
You know, you're really getting your ass in a sling over this thing, Knight.
It's not about me. Look, Hartridge's death looked just like Crash's. I'm telling you, they were both murdered. And by the same people who did the voodoo murders.
Did either Crash or this new guy have their hearts ripped out?
No.
Then there's nothing to link either to the voodoo murders, M.O. Besides that, the case is closed, Knight. If the coroner's report asks for a homicide investigation on either of these guys, fine. But it's not going to be related to the voodoo murders case unless we find damn good reason to do so.
But I'm the link to the voodoo murders case, don't you see?
Look, if I were you, I wouldn't repeat that to anyone. If I weren't an old friend of yours, I might take you seriously and lock you up. As it is, maybe you should start keeping your mouth shut. Not involve other people with this shit. You think it's so dangerous.
Oh, this guy's an asshole.
How can I convince you to reopen the case?
I already told you. You need to prove there's a legitimate voodoo cult in New Orleans. Prove that they're a threat. Get me a lead on the cult.
Okay. Let's use my things. So we've got scales.
I have these two snake scales. One's from the crime scene at Lake Pontchartrain. The other's from a snake in the Voodoo Museum on Ursulines and Charters.
Is this common? Do they all look alike?
Not at all. They're both constrictor scales, and the coloring is the same. A python's coloring is quite individualistic.
A python?
That's right. Hardly an indigenous snake to Louisiana. Somehow, some way, the Voodoo Museum's python was at the scene of the Lake Pontchartrain murder.
Well, I'd call that a lead, all right. It certainly suggests certain lines of inquiry at the museum. Not bad work, Knight.
Thanks.
Whether or not the museum's involved with a legitimate voodoo cult, another
fine.
matter. These guys may just be faking it too.
What else do I got? I've got the notes.
Take a look at these notes. They're from Professor Hartridge at Tulane University.
Yeah? And what about them?
They confirm that the pattern from the murders is of African origin.
This is interesting if true. But how do you know he had the right pattern?
Oh, I need to give him the pattern. I have the reconstruction.
You know those marks you found around the murder victims? This is a reconstruction of the whole pattern.
What makes you think this is an accurate reconstruction?
Well, I borrowed the partial patterns from your police file and did my own tracing of the pattern at Lake Pontchartrain. An architectural artist reconstructed it for me from the partials.
Really? So that's what Hartridge used, huh? I guess his analysis is on target then. Okay, the murders were committed by a legitimate voodoo cult. You proved your point.
Is that enough? Did that open the case? Do I have any more things?
Somewhere. It's a news.
What is this? I don't remember this.
The newspaper. It includes a rough sketch.
Oh. Maybe let's try that one too.
This is a newspaper clipping about a murder committed in 1810. That murder is an exact match of the voodoo murders, right down to the marks around the bodies.
This does sound like the same M.O. 1810?
1810. They killed then, they're killing now. Isn't that proof that they're likely to kill again? That they are a threat?
Okay, they're a threat.
Cool.
Okay, I'll reopen the case. I hate to admit it, but you've done some pretty good detective work here, Knight.
Well, you know what they say. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Well, point taken. Glad I could inspire you. I'll check around the department, but I have a feeling I'm on my own. In fact, I better lock up this office just in case I step on a few toes. Come on.
All right. Y'all gonna get up? And close off the police station for me?
Now, lay low and let me handle this.
Yeah, fine.
It almost seems like I'm done in this area, so maybe it'll shut it off. That'd be cool. We haven't eliminated an area yet. I guess the Voodoo Museum. I don't know. Oh, we're done!
It's getting.
Cool. That day went really fast. We're halfway done. She's busy.
Dang.
Almost as if she's evil. Well, that's the medallion, probably, of the witch hunters. Right. That makes sense. That guy getting killed is the witch hunter, him, right? Probably. Gunther. Day 6. And then the night became the day became his day I glimpsed nature's reddest claw. The face of fear looked back at me as I gazed into the maw. All right. Newspaper. Grace. Morning time. What? Oh. Well, we done fucked up.
What is it? What's wrong?
Gabriel?
I see it, Grace. Hold on. There's no one in the shop, and I know there's no one in back. It's okay.
Okay? Gabriel, that thing is still barely alive. How could someone do this?
With a knife, maybe?
God, don't even start. We should call the police.
No. I'll take care of it.
But Gabriel...
I said I'll take care of it. Why don't you go get some coffee? I'll have it all cleaned up before you get back.
They know where you live now.
They knew where I lived.
It's gonna be fine.
There was that creepy guy right here for like 3 days. All right.
Are you sure you don't want to go home? I could close the shop today.
No. I'd rather keep busy. I'll be fine. At least that creepy guy is gone. Ugh. Not that they aren't still watching. Anyway, speaking of keeping busy, we got that book you ordered in this morning. The one on Rada drums.
Cool.
Really? Great.
Really? Great. It was a bad accent, Gabe. Let's look at this book. Rada. Summon, warn.
The book contains several pages of Rada drum code.
Who do these match up with?
Grace.
These match up with the alphabet?
Those two are...
This is the alphabet, right? No, those don't really look the same. Similar. Okay. Yes.
Gabriel!
I see it. Stay back.
Newspaper first, dude. One thing at a time.
Time. Gabriel finds an article about Saint Jean's Eve. It discusses the day's Catholic roots and its adoption by voodoo devotees. In the early to mid-1800s, Saint Jean's Eve was celebrated with elaborate voodoo gatherings at Lake Pontchartrain, Bayou Saint-Jean, and other sites outside the city. These days, the day is commemorated commercially in some of the local shops, and a few churches still hold a St. Jean's Eve Mass. Despite his better judgment, Gabriel reads his horoscope. Today you will either die or your life will change forever.
Sure, why not? It is St. John's Eve. They'll be out tonight for sure. But where?
Probably Lake Pontchartrain. Alright, gonna grab that.
It's just an envelope.
I can see that.
And that's gonna be the end of this episode. We're gonna do one more recording, so, thanks so much for watching. Come back on Friday for more adventures on Evil Day 6 of Gabriel Knight. We're gonna either die or our life will change forever. Looking forward to it. Thanks everybody for following along so long. So far, words. And I will see you next time. Bye.